more of my offspring are showing up here. There's more coming, as you can see. Remind me of that story my dad used to tell about the two rabbits. You know, the mama rabbit and the papa rabbit was out in the woods one day, munching on things like rabbits like to do. And the wind kicked up a little bit, and on the wind came the sound of dogs off in the distance. And the rabbits stood up and they looked around, but they didn't see anything, so they went back to munching on things, but now they was paying attention, now they was nervous. And after a while the wind kicked up again, and on that gust of wind come the same sound of dogs, but this time they was closer, and they looked up on the hill, and sure enough, up there on the hill, the rabbits could see it was a pack of dogs up there running, jumping around. And by some kind of coincidence, as the rabbits were standing up looking at the dogs looked down, saw the rabbits, and they got happy, and their feet started running, tails wagging, faces, you know, smiling, happy, running, barking, yipping dogs. And them dogs took off after and when the rabbits saw the dogs coming, they bolted and they went this way and that way around the trees and over the rocks, through the shrub and the brush and all that stuff. But no matter where they went and no matter how quick they was, the dogs kept getting closer and closer and closer until finally the dogs was just about on top of them. And in the last moment, before the dogs was on them, the rabbits ducked into the hollow of a log. Outside the log, the dogs were yipping, barking, yelling because they can't get in. Deep inside the log, the mama rabbit looked at the papa rabbit. She said, "You know, Pop, I don't believe we're going to get out of this one alive." And the papa rabbit just smiled. He said, "Well, that's all right. We'll stay here till we outnumber them." We're doing our part. Sun comes shining, and I went strolling. The wheat fields wave. The dust clouds rolling, the fog was lifting, and a voice was chanting, "This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, and this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Nobody living can ever stop me as I go walking my freedom highway. Nobody living can make me turn back. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land, let's stop here one more time, let's hear it. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Thank you, everybody over here. Thank you, Johnny, Sarah Lee, Arnie. How you doing? Annie's there too, and Jacklyn's there. And Amy, thanks so much. This has been a great 20 years playing here. So